Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We should be good to go. There we go, and we're driving. Yes, we are. Yes, we motherfucking are. We are driving down the road. And we're gonna be headed to the Goodwill. Yes. Yes, yes. Rid-it-dit-to-do! Rid-it-dit-to-do! So I don't want to lose you guys. I probably will, unfortunately. We'll see. So, just driving, hanging out with your boy. Stuff in the back I gotta take to the Goodwill drop off because we don't need it anymore. So basically, I guess today I'm clearing shit out at the house. I haven't had a rock star in a couple days. I need to have one before the year's over with. So, soon. I'm so tired. So tired. So sleepy. What the hell? People in this town do not at all know how to drive. strumming what you really are, Neil. You're a pot full of cactuses. I don't know the words to this song. I wouldn't fuck you with someone else's dick. No! Didn't catch it. Did not catch it. Did not catch the Pokemon within the Pokeball. This is some bullflummery, it is. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did not catch another one. Oh, wait, there's another Pokemon wandering about here, 2, 3. And that's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you catch Pokemons in 2018. Without actually playing the fucking game. Once again, that is how you do it. That is how you accomplish such a monumental task. You wait for the buzz and the light, you click the button, and then you go from, oh my god, dude, really? This old, oh, and come on. What the fuck is wrong with this shit, man? I am trying to sit here and do a stream. I put on a good show for everybody, and this is what happens. Okay. You know, I think I actually have to go to the Goodwill. Yeah, this is all bag stuff, so I actually have to go to the actual location. So let's go to the actual Goodwill, drop this off. Maybe take a look around. People in this town really do not know how to drive. Like, when I say that, I mean, I'm not saying like, oh, they're just bad drivers. Like, no, they don't know how. They do not obey rules of the roads at all. Like, whether they be rules of courtesy or rules of the law. Like, traffic laws are broken all the time in Las Vegas because no one here knows how to drive. I guess I would have to include myself in that because I was in an accident recently. And $200 a month for my insurance? Are you kidding me? That's freaking nutty. That is nuts. And that's just the bare minimum. It's a liability insurance. It's the bare basic shit that you need, man. And that's just so expensive. It's ridiculous. Hopefully they allow me to get out of the car here. Whatever. Can I get out and show you the stuff? The donate?
Yeah. Yeah, just a couple.
Thank you much. Sometimes they got some cool shit here, but most of the time it's all junk. Stream's probably gonna die. So, you know. I wanna be gay, cause you're fucked, and I wanna savor it. After smashing you, I'll PayPal you 2K. See what they got. Good stuff because people got rid of a bunch of shit. Oh, baby, that'd be shit. Really, dude? No one here knows how to drive. What do I do now? Dude, not being able to stream on Twitch sucks. Oh shit. It's a cat. Hello, and welcome to the program. How are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic, as you can see. Driving around. Just dropped off some donations at Goodwill, clearing up some room in the house because we have so many new toys for the little boy ever since Christmas. How was your Christmas? Pretty sure it was wonderful, wasn't it? Okay, now that bullshit's out the way. How are you doing today? What's going on? I got one person watching. Wow, that's nice. No one's been watching so far. But then again, it is early on a Friday, so people are either working or sleeping still. So, one of the two. I am just so out of it, like so completely out of it. It's nuts. I'm tired. Really am. That lady don't know how to drive. Holy shit. God damn it. Turn your chat on. Take a nap. My chat is on. Shit, hold on. Yeah, YouTube sucks when it comes to the when you're streaming from your phone and the chat never stays up. So if you write something, it'll stay up for like 2, maybe 3 seconds, and then it fades away. So I have to literally click like 3 different buttons to make it come back just for 3 seconds. That's why I wish the chat was firing, because if a lot of people are writing, then it just stays up. But I know it sucks. No, we're not gonna take a nap. I will go to bed early tonight, though. But no, I'm just chilling, man. Just hanging out today. How was your Christmas, brah? Do some cool shit with the fam? Oh my god. That's good, man. That's good. Hey, into TikTok, shit will make you go nuts. Yeah, I've actually made a couple of TikTok videos. Not like, they were just me talking. Not me, actually lips, like, miming to some shitty song. Yeah, our Christmas was low-key. It was quiet, it was relaxing. It's nice. The day after Christmas, my computer broke, so that's gonna be a hard one. So I don't know if tomorrow, or it's either today, tomorrow, or the next day will be my last day for my Twitch suspension. So I'll be back streaming on Twitch, which I'm excited for, don't get me wrong. Shitty? What's shitty? Yeah, dude, it's like, what is shitty is not being able to stream on Twitch, though. Oh, that? I don't know what's wrong with it. But it's past, it's like, I bought it as, refurbished, right? So, there's a very limited warranty. If I would have bought one new, it would have cost like 2 or 3 times as much. It's a custom gaming PC. So I bought it used in their clearance, refurbished, whatever. So I got it for pretty freaking cheap for the quality of the system that it is. But the problem is, I am going the right way. Oh my god, this person wants to drive slow as fuck. Yeah, so the problem is it's past the 90-day warranty or whatever. So no matter what's wrong with it, I have to pay for it. So I gotta ship it out next week. Have them look at it, and they'll get back to me and tell me how much it's gonna cost. And if it's more than $150, then I'm gonna be without a computer for a while. So, because it's like essentially my budget to get it fixed. So, And if it were just a regular PC, there'd be no problem, like a desktop, but it's a fucking laptop. So everything's like integrated and soldered in and all this shit, so. Can Twitch handle Mace Valor being back? Wow, that's a good question. You know what? I'm gonna be optimistic and say yes, it can. I'm gonna say yes. Twitch definitely can handle me back. So right now, old Mace Valor's just. I wish I would know, but you know, shit that I need for work, shit that I need for projects, and nothing so far. So I have a job on the 6th and I have a job tomorrow, but the job tomorrow, it's like, I'm barely gonna get paid for it because it's on the other side of town and I'm only gonna be there like 20 minutes. So I'll only get paid for an hour. So after everything's said and done, I'm gonna make like $24 after the cost of gas going there and back. So, I don't know. Stupid. Alright, let's see if the sun is favorable if I park right here. Because sometimes the lighting gets all jacked up. That is the tits, dude. Right there. Yeah, so there I am. At the park, as usual. I'm going to be doing some flea market stuff in 2019. Talked about this on the stream before. One of the things I was hoping to do is take everyone along for a ride, and I would build my own small business on Angie's List and Home Advisor, but I did more research. It would cost a tremendous amount of money just to do that. Because you have to have your general contractor's license, even if you're not working in categories that necessarily utilize it, you have to be licensed, bonded, all this shit, insured, and it's not like to say that I couldn't get those things, like, yeah, but the upfront costs of getting on Angie's List, Home Advisor, and all that jazz is going to be astronomical. That's going to be huge, and it's going to be too much for me, so I'm going to stick it out on my own kind of thing. But once I get these tools, I'm going to start working on some projects, which I think you guys would like to see. The only downside is it's kind of cold out right now, and I do need to paint. One of the things I'm working on, and one of the shitty things is when it's this cold, it's kind of difficult for the paint to dry properly and evenly. So I don't know. We'll see. Go, you stupid chat. So I'm just chilling out right now. Hoping to chit chat with some people, clear my head a little bit before I go home. I just want work, man. That's it. I want to make that bread. I need to make that money. It's like, let me make some money. Just wish some clients would hit me up already. Yeah. I don't know, it just sucks when work is slow. When I'm not working, if I'm not out making money, I just feel like a slob. Like, seriously. Makes me feel like I'm fucking being lazy, which I usually am. I ain't gonna lie. Ugh. I need to finish cleaning out that closet today. I need to finish cleaning the porch today. I think while I clean the porch, I think I'll stream. Surprised you're not in the casino business. Talk to me about that. What do you mean? Like working at a casino? I have a client that's a blackjack dealer, and she, it costs money just to get one of those jobs. Like you have to go to school for that shit. Like it's considered gaming. You have to go to a gaming school where they teach you how to operate and work in a casino and all this shit. And it costs a couple $1,000s just to do that, to get your gaming license and stuff. Same thing with bartending. It's like you could know how to mix drinks and do all this crazy shit, but if you don't have that paperwork behind you, it doesn't mean shit to them. It does pay off, but like we're talking about initial investment. Can I cover the cost of the initial investment? God, no. Also, if I had a 9-to-5 job, the thing about having the 1099 that works great for me and being an independent contractor is I pay my taxes at the end of the year, and I've been dealing with Riverside County in California with this whole child support thing, where they say that I owe more, and I've proven to them that I don't. I've given them documentation showing that I'm all paid up. It's a long story, but essentially my ex-wife was double bean. So the last time I was working, when I worked security, when I worked at that HVAC company, like half of my paycheck would get siphoned off by Riverside County in California. So it doesn't really pay off that much because I wouldn't make a shitload of money. Like I remember I worked like 65, 70 hours my first week at that HVAC job. And I would have made like $1,500 after taxes, but because Riverside County came in and siphoned off what they felt I owed them, I only got like $600 for the week. It took damn near $1,000 from me, just based upon their own calculations and shit. And it's like it's like all that money it just goes to pay. It doesn't even pay off the principal; it just pays off the interest of what I owe them, which is like $40,000, even though I have documentation proving that, hey, this is bullshit, she was fucking lying. And so unless I fucking take them to court and stuff, which would cost money doing that, it puts me in this weird position. So long story short, we do have a fix for it, but we gotta wait a couple months. But that goes back to what I was saying before. The initial investment, going to these schools and stuff, like, don't get me wrong, to be able to work in a casino would be great. And I could, earn the potential to make a shitload of money, especially with the tips that you get. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I'm not discounting that at all. But I'm being realistic, all right? How much money do I have right now to be able to... I'm going to delete this next message. I don't want anyone to know, but I'm a blackjack dealer. I don't work weekends. That's nice, dude. Yeah, like... You know what I mean then. Like, it's good fucking money. And I agree with you. It's just the initial investment, at least for out here, because of how Clark County is, it's too much all at once for me. It is way too much all at once. So, I can't cover the cost of that up front. What is more manageable is the tools, which is why I'm trying to save up and get some fucking tools. I was hoping I would meet the cutoff this month for YouTube because I got some super chats, which helped. Let's see, I got like $10 in super chat cash, and then I'm like $15 or $20 away from my payout. But unfortunately, I looked at my analytics. I'm not going to receive a payout until February because if everything keeps going the way that it has been, I should meet the cutoff for the next payment within 2 or 3 weeks. So, it just sucks. It is what it is. It should. So, but I don't know. It's weird the way that they do super chats because they lump it into your AdSense. So it's not like with Twitch where if you get a donation, you can pull it out. That's another thing that pisses me off about Twitch. I got like fucking... Like, the analytics on Twitch are garbage. Like, unless you're like a top tier streamer that's getting a shitload of donations, a shitload of bits, a shitload of subs, your analytics are wonderful. But if you're like me and you're bottom tier, your analytics will never update payment until you reach the $100 threshold. Once you meet the $100 threshold, then it'll let you know how much money that you've got coming to you. But up until then, it doesn't let you know shit. Google AdSense though, it's so much. It's everything is listed right there. So. Anyway, so one of the things I want to do for me personally, and I want to do for the channel, especially since I don't have a damn computer right now, well, at least a one that I can edit and shit with, is I want to do live streams from the back of the truck working on some projects. One of the projects I have, I need tools for, and frankly, I need money for. I got to find a good lumber yard out here for some decent quality wood. So, because I wanted to make some, I wanted to handcraft some stuff and sell it at a flea market, which would be very hit or miss because the stuff that I would sell would not be cheap. They're not cheap, but that's because I'm putting time and money into these things. So, like for example, cutting boards. I wanted to make, you know, custom nice cutting boards, which I don't even have all the crazy, like you look at some of these woodworking channels that make these gorgeous, wonderful things. I could make that same, damn near same quality of stuff with like a fraction of what the tools that they use. It would just require more work on my end, but that's fine. That's why I'm like really hard pressed to get these tools. So I need a sander, a router, and a skill saw would be nice. I could probably get away with a multi-tool. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, a sander, a router, and a skill saw. Trust me. Been looking into all that. The Facebook thing though, I'm down for. It's the, I've got a, what was I gonna do? I'm gonna start out slow. I can't sell the shit on Craigslist or OfferUp or anything like that because I know how these sites operate. It's a race to the bottom, you know, because like let's say these industrial lamps, for example, that I wanna make and sell, those are gonna be quite a bit of work for me because it's a lot of electrical that you gotta do. And you gotta fuck around, like it's quite a bit of work to do, and I think it'd be fun to stream. Those things, I want to sell them for $50 a piece for the lower end ones, like the basic ones. But if you put that up on Craigslist, they're gonna ask you for like, oh, can I get that for 20 bucks? And it's like, dude, the material alone for this costs like damn near 40. I'm barely making a profit at $50, you know. So, and that's because you're buying it for like wholesale prices and stuff. If I could get in somewhere and find somewhere where I can kind of get these pipes and stuff at like a wholesale price, that'd be great. That's what I'm talking about, man. I don't know about the whole investing part. Here's the thing. Ever since I was a kid, I grew up, like, I looked up to my mom and my dad. My dad was a union guy, right? He was working with his hands. He was, you know, heavy equipment operator. My mom, she owned her own construction company. And I saw that company go from just a spare room in the office to, or a spare room in the house was her office, to her having a fully staffed employees, like secretaries, accountants. Like her company went from this one little, you know, like, hey, I'll go out and take care of this, that, and the other. And it just skyrocketed. So she would go start off doing patch jobs for people at their homes. And then next thing you know, she's contracting out with schools and stuff and doing renovations for classrooms and shit. It's like, that's what I saw growing up. And I saw the climb. And I know it doesn't happen like that. I know it takes time. And it's like, I want to be able to do something like that. But I'm a very creative person. So I want to do something that I can put a labor of love into and not have it so much feel like work. I want the work part of it to be selling the shit. I want that to be the work. I want the creation aspect of it to be fun, which is why like I want to do some woodworking stuff. It's something that's always interested me. Definitely want to build like custom industrial lamps and shit like that. Like you get that gas pipe and you make it look all cool and shit. But anyone could fucking make a gas lamp. They're not hard to make. What the real part that comes in is where you put that real industrial flair on it. So you take like a water valve, right? And then you fuck around with the inside of it. You put it on a rotary switch so that when you turn the handle, it flips the light on and off. So you got a little bit of soldering and stuff going on, but that's the kind of shit that I'm talking about. Like that's the stuff that gets me excited. The stuff that I like working on. So I like working on electrical stuff. And I've always wanted to mod consoles, but that's expensive because you got to buy the console and then you got to, dick around with all that. So one of these days I'll get around to doing that. I really want to mod a bunch of DS lights. Basically, one of the things I really wanted to do was get a DS Lite with a broken hinge with the top screen, remove that, and then set it up so that it only plays the bottom screen and you can play Game Boy Advance games. That's, it's a pretty good fix for those things. And then you just, you Dremel out and I know people, brother. Dude, I will get some. I'm always in the clouds. All right, let me. It's gonna be a couple weeks or so, but I think within the next week I'll at least get something. We'll at least do. I'll come out here and we'll do a stream with the lamp. The first lamp I'm gonna be making. So, which the first one is gonna probably be the most basic for the stream. I'm hoping to kind of do that as my return to Twitch thing. That's gonna be a pretty dope one. I don't know how much electrical stuff I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll do something minor, but nothing crazy. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna sell it. That's the hard part. Cause I could do Facebook Marketplace and shit like that, but eventually I'd open up like an Etsy store because there's a whole bunch of creative people on Etsy that are selling shit. But one thing at a time. I'm gonna focus on the lamps, work my way up. Because the lamps, the only tool that I need for the lamps is a pipe wrench, just to tighten the fittings, and that's about it. Maybe some JB Weld as well, just to kind of seal things up. And I already have resin. Well, it's just a quick set epoxy, just to make sure that the wires don't go anywhere. Oh, but the only other thing though, for the lamp that I would need is some woodworking tools for the base of it. Cool guy, what's up, dude? All right, Jack, you take care, bud. Yeah, so I would need woodworking tools for the base of it, which wouldn't be anything crazy. I could probably just find a decent slab of wood. Oh, no, dude, you stayed longer than you usually do, bro. You take care today. And thanks for the thumbs up. That's what I'm talking about. We are here at the park. Clearly. Fucking phone, man. I might need to change the battery out in this phone because it's been dying. It might be because I'm streaming or something, but I wish you guys were on earlier. Because I've been streaming for a while, like all morning since I've been out and about. And now it's at like 12%, and it's plugged in too. That's the fucked up part. That's another thing in 2019. We're getting a new phone. Because this shit is garbaggio. Well, it's not garbage per se. Hey, it gets the job done, but you know what I mean. I'm just trying to... There's a bunch of glue on here. I'm trying to see if I could, like, burn it off. I really need to sharpen this knife. Actually, you know what? It'd be cheaper just to buy a new one of the same exact knife than it would be to buy a fucking sharpener for it. But, you know, you think about it, you gotta get a sharpener eventually. I will one of these days. I might just... No. Just thinking, well, I gotta go pick up an outlet. Might as well go pick up one when I gotta pick up an outlet. But no, it's doing fine just now. I'll wait on it. There it goes. It's weird to shut? What do you mean? Like, it just has like a weird mechanism? Oh, man. What kind of knife did you get? This is just some basic fucking Husky knife. I basically just use it for opening up boxes and shit for work. But, SOG makes good knives. Smith & Wesson makes great knives. Gerber knives are okay, not too crazy about the handles, but the higher up in price you go, the better quality shit you usually get. So you get some soapy water to wash this thing. I don't know what kind I got. Yeah, definitely nice to carry a knife with you. You never know in handy. I do need to get a decent multi-tool eventually. Once again, just as like a daily carry, you never know when you're gonna need it. It's still got a bunch of glue on it, but should be about good for now. I'll wash it with some soapy water later, get the rest off. It's better than it was. God, the inside of that is just dreadful. So, cool guy, what do you want to see on the channel? TM. Trademarked. We're going to be working on a whole bunch of crazy shit coming up. Is that the right size? No, that is way too big. I do have bits that are the right size, though. Let me see. If I want, I could take this knife apart and give it a real good cleaning. Why don't we do that? Let me go grab the box. time.
Alright.
I don't think I have the right size star bits. I know I have some. I did sub to you. I don't know. I don't watch you. Oh, that's fine. To each their own. Well, it's what. All right. What video that you watched made you sub to me? Let me ask you that, if you can recall. Yeah, unfortunately, these star bits I have are too big. The ones I have at home are just the right size, though. Oh my god. I gotta say, the magnets in these things are amazing. I like to sub to nice, random, funny people. You probably were watching the stream a while back then. It's interesting. The people that watch me stream do not watch my content. The people that watch my content do not watch my streams. Which is very interesting, to say the least. I always thought that was peculiar. Damn it! Okay, what the hell? This goes here. Is that gonna fit? Presto magnifico. That'll work enough. It's a good ass drill. It's late. This stream is late. BRB. Where are you that it's so late? Okie dokie.